Hi guys, this is Saurabh and today we're gonna see the perineum. So what is perineum? Perineum are the structure that is below the pelvic diaphragm. Now what is pelvic diaphragm? Pelvic diaphragm is a muscular structure that supports the abdominal as well as the pelvic organ. Have you ever thought that in spite of having such a big foramen in the pelvic bone, why your organ doesn't dislocate or why your organ doesn't fall? Because we have a very thick muscular layer that supports the organ of the pelvis and the abdomen. So before going into the pelvic diaphragm or the triangles, we will connect the lithotomy position. We will connect the lithotomy position with our normal standing position. So now we will connect the lithotomy position with our normal standing position. So this view will be called as the lithotomy view. So now suppose this is your abdomen, this is your hand and all, this is your leg and all. This layer is your pelvic diaphragm. Okay, below this layer you will have a fascia that will be covering the pelvic diaphragm. We will name the fascia later, we will see in detail. Now we will simply create the view. So below that fascia you will have a structure called as the perineal membrane. This is the perineal membrane. Below that structure you will have something that's called as the Colles fascia. So we will have Colles fascia. So guys, if you will connect the lithotomy view as well as the normal view, what you will be noticing that this is your superior and here it will be called as the deep, and here this is the inferior, and in this position it will call as superficial. So the superior in the normal position is the deep for the lithotomy position, and the superficial for the lithotomy position is the inferior for the normal position. Now we will see some pouches. Okay, so as I said that this is your fascia, the fascia covering the pelvic diaphragm, and this is your perineal membrane. So the space between the fascia covering the pelvic diaphragm and the perineal membrane is called the deep perineal pouch. See, here is the deep perineal pouch. Okay, and if you see just inferior to the deep perineal pouch we have this called the perineal membrane and Colles fascia. So between perineal membrane and the Colles fascia, here we have something called the superficial perineal pouch. So in the normal view the superficial perineal pouch is inferior. Okay, but in the lithotomical view the superficial perineal pouch is superficial. In the same way, in the lithotomical view the deep perineal pouch is deep, but in the normal view the deep perineal pouch is superior. After creating a view, we will see the triangles of the perineum. So we have two triangles in perineum. The first one is called the urogenital triangle and the second one is the anal triangle. So guys, this is the ischium and this is your pubic symphysis or pubic bone. So between two ischium there is an imaginary line that divides the whole pelvic outlet into two parts. So the triangle that is anterior is called as the urogenital triangle, and the triangle that is posterior is called the anal triangle. So urogenital triangle will have the orifice for the urethra as well as the vagina in female, and anal triangle will have the orifice for the anus. So now it's come what forms the boundary of the anal triangle as well as the urogenital triangle. This is called as the ischiopubic ramus, Ischiopubic ramus forms the lateral wall for the urogenital triangle, and for the anal triangle we have this is called the sarcotuberous ligament. So sarcotuberous ligament forms the lateral wall for the anal triangle. Anteriorly we have the pubis for the urogenital triangle, and posteriorly we have the coccus bone for the anal triangle. So before going deep into the perineal pouches, I want to explain this picture and show you from the side view that how does this pouch actually looks. Guys, this is a prostate gland. Below the prostate gland you will have your pelvic diaphragm, that is the muscular structure. Below that you will have the endopelvic fascia or the superior fascia for the urogenital diaphragm. Below that you will have the perineal membrane, and this space is called as the deep perineal pouch. And guys, as you can see, this is Scarpa's fascia. This is the fascia for the abdomen. So Scarpa's fascia continues as a fascia for the penis, and at this point it will continue as a dartos muscle, and after that it will continues as a Colles fascia. So the space between the perineal membrane and the Colles fascia is called as the superficial perineal pouch. So the structure that I am highlighting is the superficial perineal pouch. So this area is the superficial perineal pouch, and this area, all this area will come under the superficial perineal pouch. Now we will see the pelvic diaphragm. Actually when you will read in the book goes from down to up. That is, it will go first, it will show you the Colles fascia, then it will teach you the perineal membrane, then it will go to the pelvic diaphragm. But I wanna first show you the pelvic diaphragm, then I will go to the deep perineal pouch, and then I will come to the superficial perineal pouch. So let's see the pelvic diaphragm. Pelvic diaphragm is formed by three muscles: pubococcygeus, iliococcygeus, and ischiococcygeus. So guys, this is your pubococcygeus, this is your iliococcygeus, and this is your ischiococcygeus. So pubococcygeus and iliococcygeus together form levator ani, and these three muscles together form pelvic diaphragm. So guys, this is your pelvic diaphragm. Below to that you will have the fascia, that is called as the endopelvic fascia or the superior fascia for the urogenital diaphragm, and just below that you will have the perineal membrane, and the below to perineal membrane you will have Colles fascia. So this is your perineal membrane. So this is your perineal membrane, this is your Colles fascia, and the space is called the, or the pouch is called the deep perineal pouch, and this is the superficial perineal pouch. So the boundaries for the deep perineal pouch is anteriorly it will be bounded by the pubis, laterally it will be bounded by the ischiopubic ramus, and posteriorly these two fascia will come together and encloses as a pouch. Now we will see the content for the deep perineal pouch. For male, the urethra will be passing from the deep perineal pouch and the superficial perineal pouch. The second content for the male is the bulbourethral gland, which is present in the deep perineal pouch, but it will give its secretion in the superficial perineal pouch. The bulbourethral gland or the Copper's gland will pierce the perineal membrane and joins the urethra in the superficial perineal pouch. The third content for the male is we have a deep transverse perineal muscle. Okay, as you can see, here we have a deep transverse perineal muscle. This is your opening for the urethra, and here you will have your corpus gland. Okay, now we will see the content for the female. We will see the content for the female in the deep perineal pouch. So the first content is the common for male and female, that is the, now you will see the content in the deep perineal pouch for the female. So this is your pelvic diaphragm. Below to that you will have your endopelvic fascia. Below that you will have your perineal membrane, and below that you will have a Colles fascia. So for female we have the urethra as well as the vagina. So as you can see here, for female we have the opening for the urethra and the opening for the vagina. For female we will have the deep transverse perineal muscle, and we don't have any gland for the female. So then we have some artery and the nerve. The artery and the nerve we will see at the last with the pudendal canal. So for the time being, the male has the membranous urethra, deep transverse perineal muscle, bulbourethral gland, and female has urethra as well as the opening for the vagina, deep transverse perineal muscle, and female doesn't have any gland. Guys, that's it for the first part, and rest of thing, that is the superficial perineal pouch, you will see in the next part. So guys, if you like this video, do subscribe my channel, share this video to your friend, and don't forget to press the bell icon. Thank you guys. Saurav signing out.